live. There we go. All right, so let me get my end of this thing pulled up here. How are we all doing tonight? We got Mike Cole, we got Gio. How's it going, Greg? So how is everybody doing this evening, huh? Still trying to get this to refresh. 1 second and I'll be able to see the chat. My side of the chat anyways. So there's Heath from Frontier. How's it going, brother? Good evening, Jay and the Sticks. Good to see you, man. Glad you guys could come in tonight. Guys, we are at 802 subscribers as the moment that I started the live stream. That is absolutely awesome. That is really cool. HPO is growing like a little cripple weed over here in our corner. And I'm perfectly okay with that. I love it. This is awesome. You know, we're building a hell of a community here, guys. We really are. Peg Leg Living. How you doing, Scott? Good to see you, man. We got Jake over there at Nunya, Texas on the back 20. Jay's fixing to head to bed. Yeah, we do got to play in some high water here in a few days, don't we, Jay? No, Greg, I did not get the door on my stove yet. Good evening, Jefferson. Thank you, my friend. Nope, Greg, I didn't put a door on here, and I kind of left it like this because this is going to be the last time that I burn in the stove for the season, I think. So I figured I'd leave it open and let you guys see the fire for one last night. Then again, I do have the chat kind of covering up the fire there, huh? That's okay. It just adds to the ambiance of things. It's a little bit more exciting than just looking at this brick wall behind me, right? Oh, man. So, how is everybody doing this evening? This is awesome. Jack and Mark. Oh, Mark J. Larson. How's it going, man? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. What's up, Troy? How you doing, brother? Oh, sorry I didn't get to come back to your stream after I put Deegan to bed, man, but it was like just one thing after another until I could get out here. Man, you can hear it roaring? Yeah, it does have a pretty good roar going on right now. I had to stack it full of some 4x4 material because most of my wood that's down over the hill, like, it's just been sitting there in logs. I haven't split it up or anything until today, and I haven't covered it, so it's been like wet logs. And I brought some up and I packed some logs into this thing and I tried to light it and they wouldn't burn, so I had to put some 4x4 material in there. So once we get a nice coal bed, we can start putting some logs in there. Oh, Raymond Williams, good evening. Good to see you in here. We got 13 viewers and 8 likes. You guys better smash that like button. We'll talk about my little neck knife here in a bit. It's part of the Mountain Man kit, Greg. I just felt like it's just been the knife of the day. And we'll talk about it now. Why not, right? So it's a little red deer. Let me take it off here. So it's just a little red deer. Little red deer neck knife. This thing only costs like 12 bucks on Amazon. And it's a It's supposed to simulate like a knife made out of a file. And then I know that this isn't doing a good job of showing the color, but this is more red than orange. Because on here it's showing that it looks really orange, and it's actually, it's red. That's not really orange at all. It's a good little knife. That's in the hand. I've not got to use this thing for skinning anything yet to see how well it holds an edge for that, but it processes tinder well. You know, it scrapes a ferro rod amazing because of this, all these little ribs on the back of the knife. It just like tears into a ferro rod and throws gobs of sparks. This is probably the best striker that I have out of anything. Howling Hoosier Outdoors. Hey, thanks for coming in. Appreciate that, man. You're part of the 800. You guys need to go start paying attention to Howling Hoosier's channel because he's getting ready to do a hike on the AT trail. The Appalachian trail? No, oh, what is that one? You know. Tina Ladybug. Good evening. How are you today? Tonight? Today? I stumbled on that one. I'm all excited, so I'm going to yell at you guys, and I'm going to stutter, and I'm going to stumble, and it's going to be all full of mess-ups and bloopers, and those are what turn into the highlight reels. So, yeah. But, yeah, Greg, this is part of the DIY Mountain Man live stream series that I'm trying to work on. I just haven't had time. But it was the knife of the day. Every day I pick a different knife out of my little collection to carry around for the time. So now we got Tom Ritter. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Wolves Den Outdoors. How you doing, Rick? Oh, bringing everybody in tonight, huh? This is awesome, guys. I really appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. We hit 802 subscribers by the time I started this stream. And I don't know what it is, but like the last week, we've been growing by like 3 to 5 subscribers a day. And for my little tiny channel, that is amazing. So it's really cool. And I know part of that is because of the Friends of Mahoning Facebook group. Like, they found one of my Mahoning River kayak videos and invited me in and asked me to share the links. And yeah, they've been like hitting me up left and right and subbing to the channel like crazy. Yeah, the whole gang is here, man. That's awesome. It is a pretty little knife, man. I like it. For a 12, I think it was like $12. It was a really, really cheap knife, guys. Mike Cole, good to see you. Oh, there's Frontier. Okay. Oh. Yeah, Caribou had a good stream too. Good. Everybody's been streaming tonight. Oh, here comes my wife. What? Were you just coming out to say hi?
Yeah. I can smell your smoke from the house. Like inside of the house.
Probably, because I got some dry, or not some dry. It's definitely not dry. Like some wet and greenish logs packed into here.
Okay, not probably. I'm telling you,
So
you
it's
can.
smoking like crazy. Yeah. You want to sit here?
No. It's freaking cold out here, so I'm
I know,
not going to
that's
stay
why-
out here for very
That's
long.
why I position myself right here.
Definitely not going to stay out here very long.
And we can probably turn it. Well, you're going to be like
I'm
all
in
in
the
a
dark.
dark shadow.
I am, because I'm...
Here's Mrs. HalfPace and her shadowed out self. Oh, we do have the whole gang is here. I'll bet Steve is probably lurking and watching in the background because that's what he's been doing lately, and that's okay. But if you are here, hi, Sarah's here now. You can talk. Oh.
I come out to visit while the little one is sleeping.
Finally.
Yeah. Figured I'd let the dogs out and say hi. And
they are all saying hi, Sarah.
yeah, hi everyone. I don't know who all is saying hi, but
Heath and
since
Jefferson.
the gang's all here, I'm assuming Jefferson and
Raymond, Troy.
Jeff, Ray, Troy, Steve, Courtney.
Greg. I don't see
Greg.
Steve and Courtney yet. Oh, there's Steve.
Is Rick in there?
She told him he can't. Oh, Scott, Peg Mike.
Yeah, hi Scott. She told him he can't.
She told him he can't. So yeah, guys, 802 subscribers by the time I started this stream. So big shout out and thanks to the entire community. You know, it's you guys that we're behind it, but you guys really are kind of the ones that build it. You're the bricks behind it. We do have some I am going to do a Homestead stream tomorrow because I guess Archer is going with, I'm all the way off screen.
Well, yeah, because you focused it on me.
Yeah. Tina says hi there to the wifey.
Tina. I'm sorry, who's Tina?
She's kind of new to the channel. Tina
Hi.
Ladybug.
Oh, yes. The last time I popped into your stream, I saw her.
Yeah. Fire's going down. It is a little bit. That's
Archer's
okay.
going to go with my mom tomorrow afternoon when I go to work. So you guys are probably going to get stuck with that.
We are going to throw some more wood in here.
I'm moving then because it's hot enough right here as it is.
Okay.
Okay, that was short-lived. I'm gonna go now because it's cold out here. I just wanted to pop in and say hi to everyone and see how your fire was doing. And
if I can not burn my hand putting the logs in, we'll be good to go.
yeah, don't catch your jacket on fire because that would end up being a very big disaster.
That'll be okay.
At least you catch it on a live
This one's
stream.
had it's seen its days.
Here.
I was gonna fix that. In a
Oh,
minute.
okay. Well,
Are you going in then?
I am going in, but I'm gonna stay
Okay.
up for a little while yet because I'm not tired yet.
You guys do only come here to look at Sarah. That's okay. She's prettier than I am. All right.
Oh, you guys are ridiculous.
I love you.
Love you. An inch my way out this door.
Inch your way out.
Yeah, I'm sorry I moved your boulder away from the door.
That's okay. I'll fix it if I have to. Oh, well, there was her appearance for the 800 subscriber hangout. That's awesome, right? Okay, guys, so I did put a little bit of a list together tonight of some things to like cover and talk about because we haven't really been on YouTube a whole lot. And it's because yours truly has been stressed to the max. And it's just how life goes. Hey there, Rich. Good to see you. So no wax tonight, no bud tonight, but we do have a glow cartridge with some, the hell was this one called? God's Gift oil. Distillate? I don't know. But it's a really tasty cartridge. It's like an 83%. Shared it out. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate that, man. It helps to turn these damn pens on. Oh. So how is Rich this evening? Where are you at, man? I hope you're in some part of the country that might possibly still be warm. It's cold as shit here. Goose gift, isn't that weed? Well, this is like they refined this from the buds, peg leg. So it's like it's basically dabs in a cartridge. Okay, so I'm going to be doing a, looks like you found another great channel. We are all great people here. How you doing tonight? Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We are all your friends. I don't know why you bothered to share it out at all, Caribou. I appreciate that share though, man. We did have a hell of a night. Like our little live stream community here kind of jumped from Troy's into Heath's, and then now we're all here. 71 where you're at, Scott? North Carolina right now, heading for Oklahoma? Well, that's not too bad. All right, so tomorrow's Homestead live stream. I think I'm going to start at about 10 a.m. and then we'll go for as long as we can go. I'm going to try to hit maybe 6 hours tomorrow. I think what we'll do. Backbone Outdoors, how you doing? Guess what? What's that? 20 people and 13 likes. You guys better get down there and smash that like button. Or hit the thumbs down. I don't care. 84 today where you were at? Oh, man. Carpenter Self-Reliance does have some pretty good videos, guys. I watch his channel. I don't think I've really commented on anything yet. Not out of any particular reason other than I'm busy. And I'm sure that we can understand that. You know, new baby and all that. York, South Carolina, after the night, no more rain. So close to 460 subs. Tell everyone to go subscribe to my channel. Well, how many times have you been here? Because I think this is at least your second time coming around. Give them some support, guys. Go check out Backbone Outdoors. I'll have to go check them out because I don't recognize the channel name a whole lot. And if you've been here for a while, man, I apologize. Life has just been crazy busy lately. After this stream is over, go down in the comments and just leave me a comment so that I can come over and check your channel out. Judith and Dan Davis, how you doing this evening? Thanks for coming in. No, Steve, I know that you wouldn't be around for the stream tomorrow. You got deer stuff to do. Fourth time being here? Man, I really apologize if I'm not recalling very well. Leave me a comment, like, in the actual comments of the stream, and I'll come over and check you out. I do try to get involved with the people that come over and get involved in my channel because I understand what it's like growing a channel from the ground up, and we have to fight for every single inch. So I get it, and we've been growing a lot lately, so it just, channels kind of, they blow by me, and then I don't really get to go check them out unless they point themselves out, like leaving me a comment or something, really. Zach acting like he's a new daddy. He's only 3 months old. I'll tell you guys what. Yeah, hey, one of the mods, somebody grab Backbone Outdoors channel link and throw it up if you can. Oh, is Backbone one of the kids? Are you a kid channel? 13? Okay, somebody Okay, we gotta do a community thing here. We definitely have to do a community thing. What's going to happen if I click this link? Ha! Okay. We can do a community thing here, guys. Everybody go over here. This kid is 13 years old. He is 1 sub away from 460. So, we need to, I got your channel pulled up now. Okay, now I don't know how to do the whole screen sharing thing, so we really can't do, like, I can't pull your videos up and watch them because I'm not all tech savvy like Steve and them are. But what we will do, guys, we need to get this kid up to 460. I think that we've got like 20 people in here. I think we need to get him to like 470 because that's only 12. So let's give him some support and start watching what this kid does. He's at 464. All right. So it is really, guys, that's one of the big things too with this whole alliance and HalfPace Outdoors. We want to encourage people to get outdoors. And part of that is encouraging the younger generation to get off their ass, walk away from the screens, and get outdoors and enjoy it. It's not going to be there if the younger generation doesn't go out and enjoy and live in the outdoors in the way that we do. So give them some support, go over. These younger guys are always looking for feedback and for knowledge that people can share with them. And believe it or not, these little young guns out there doing it, they find ways that we have not thought of. So he'll be able to teach you some things along the way, as well as the rest of us, help support him along the way. That's what this is all about. 466. Come on, guys. 4 more, and we got this kid to 470. Trapping with Jinx. How you doing, man? Good to see you. Yeah, guys, keep an eye out for the kids pumping their content. Like these, when the kids out there doing these, they're sharing what they know. They're looking for you to share what they know. They're looking for some support. And yeah, I mean, the internet is full of trolls. So if you see trolls on their comments, guys, take them out, We do need to bring up the little community behind YouTube. It's not all about the mega channels. Fuck the mega channels. They don't help people. There's very few of the mega channels that actually help people out. Yeah, here is his channel link one more time from my end. Make sure you guys go over here, subscribe to Backbone Outdoors. This kid is 13 years old doing what we do. Bushcraft Savage, hey, thanks for coming in, man. We're doing a little bit of a community building thing here and helping Backbone Outdoors. Trying to get this kid to 470 subscribers. He is at 468 from what I'm showing so far. So close. Come on, guys. 2 more. 2 more. I'm not talking about the Homestead stuff tomorrow or anything else until we get this kid to 470 subscribers tonight. Smash my like button, go over there and then smash his subscribe button. Make sure you guys ring that bell to get notified when he has videos coming out too. Don't just hit sub because then you won't get notified. Come on, we're almost there. We can get this kid there. We can do this. I'm still showing 468. Oh, we need to get this fire rolling a little bit better. Oh, what did I do? I just messed up my screen here. We'll fix that. Here we go. Oh, come on, guys. Just 2 away. We can get this kid to 470. I know we can do it. We have got a very big, supportive community here. He does, man. This kid is on it. Any kid that's going to jump into somebody's live stream, like, go check my shit out, go check it out, go check it out. You need to go check him out. Like, this kid knows something. That's how this works, I'm telling you. Smash that thumbs up like an insult to your grandma's potato salad. Mimi does make a really smashing potato salad, too. Oh, come on. Come on, guys. 2 more. We can get this kid 2 more subs. 1 more. 469. Come on. 1 more. Okay. That's what we'll do. We're just going to keep throwing this kid's link up here until we can get him to 470 throughout the rest of the night. Now I need to close something out here because things are... Bear with me 1 second, guys. Let's get his link up 1 more time. All right, guys. So this week, tomorrow's Homestead live stream, I'm going to kick off at 10 a.m. I think we're going to aim for about 6 hours, but we'll kind of have to play it and just see what happens. I have to fix my duck pen. The duck pen door got ripped off either by the horse or by the wind or a combination of both. Getting started homesteading. How are you doing this evening? Thanks for coming in. 470? Did we get this kid to 470? I hope we got Backbone Outdoors to 470. It is a community and channel building day. It is a Channing building day. Channel building. We're going to have so many bloopers tomorrow. There you go, bud. 470 subscribers. Congratulations. I'm glad we could pull everybody together and do that for you. That is awesome. That is awesome. So big thanks to everybody across the entire community for one, getting HPO to 802 and for getting Backbone Outdoors here 470 subscribers. Getting started homesteading was number 470. That's awesome. Now make sure you guys don't just hit the subscribe button. Like, go in there, subscribe, ring the bell so you get his notifications. Watch a couple of his videos, leave him a comment, you know. Do the support thing. We need to grow everybody's channels and build the communities. Well, Howling, I'm glad that you could be part of the community, man. That's what this is all about. So tomorrow, I have to fix the duck pen door. Like the top door that we open to get into their house because... yeah, either the wind or the horse pulled it open and then broke it. I'm going to bet it was a little bit of a combination of both. I've been cleaning up dog shit for like 3 days because we have massive dogs and then all the snow melted away. So it's been a complete and total disaster. We're going to go out in the yard tomorrow and look at the plot where we're going to be putting the barn up. We're going to be starting the barn project very soon. I'm hoping that I'll be able to stream taking you guys to my lumber supplier. I'm not getting my lumber from Lowe's or Home Depot. I'm not going to pay that kind of premium. I found 3 different guys around here that have sawmills, and between at least 2 of them, I'm getting everything I need for my barn, and I'm saving at least another $500 off of what my original estimate was. So that's going to be really awesome. The barn is going to be cheaper, and it's going to be a little bit better built because my 2x4s and my 2x6s are actually going to be 2x4s and 2x6s, not 1.5s by 3.5s. Hey Tristan, how are you doing, bud? Thanks for coming in, man. Tristan, since you like to support people and do the whole YouTube thing, man, you need to go check out this kid's YouTube channel. We're doing a little bit of support and helping this kid grow a little bit tonight. So go check out Backbone Outdoors. Kid is 13 years old, pumping out outdoors content, dude. Buying local is always better. Man, I try my absolute best to support the local people if I can, especially when it comes to lumber. Ask if they have old cut piled. I'll get what I mean. Carpenter Self-Reliance, after looking at the total cost that it was going to be for me to build this barn, I looked at my wife and I said, you know, I don't even want to build a barn this year or part of our barn this year, and I want to go buy a sawmill because I could cut the trees down immediately around our house and build our entire barn out of it. But the issue is the drying time of the lumber because you're using it for framing, so it still has to dry to an extent. But you can get a sawmill for like $2,000 to $3,000 for a good entry level or a decent entry level sawmill around here, anyways. And we're looking at spending $3,200 just for one section of our barn. And I did figure out a way to beat the taxes, and I figured out a way to beat the building permits and building codes. So my barn is not going to be sank into the ground. It's not going to be on top of a traditional foundation, so to say. My barn is going to basically be built on a giant skid so that it's considered a movable structure. And it's not considered an accessory building that I'm not going to get extra taxes for. They won't be able to tax my barn because it's not going to be a permanent structure. So, yeah, I figured out that little loophole. Mrs. Savage says the baby's cute. He's adorable when he's not screaming. Sawmill, then barn. The only thing that really kind of screws me is that we have a horse and she has to have shelter. So what I can do is we're going to have $3,000 into this first part of the barn. And then the other 2 parts of the barn are going to take roughly $3,000 and then roughly another $2,000 to roof the entire thing in. So I'm thinking that I can put this part of the barn up and it'll give us our immediate shelter needs to get us through the year. Next year I can go buy my sawmill and start taking the pine trees down and then turning the pine trees into lumber to build the rest of the barn. And then I have maybe, by the time that's done, I'll have whatever material cost in siding and roofing material. Oh, hold on. Somebody asked something. PA, you can't build with rough cut. Man, I'll tell you, okay, guys, this is one thing that I might catch a lot of flack for, or a lot of people might agree with. I have struggled with my barn project because I do not believe, and I do not feel, and I absolutely refuse to pay for a damn building permit asking for permission to build on my property. The county doesn't own my property. The state doesn't own my property. I own my property. So they can kiss my ass. Like, I guess if I end up with a legal fee by the time it's done, like when the tax adjuster comes out, then whatever. But in Ohio, that legal fee is cheaper than it is for the building permit. So I'm not going that route. I'm not gonna pay the county permission for me to come onto my own land and build what I need. Oh, hi, Hiking Deep. Wife goes over all your building construction. See, and that's another thing too. Like, I'm not some idiot that's trying to build a house. I am a guy who is schooled. I went to trade school for building construction. I know what I'm doing. And I'm not trying to build a house. We are building a low-profile modular barn. And I have to word it like that so that I can beat the taxes and I can beat the building permit. Because if I'm building a movable structure, I'm not building something permanent. I don't have to pay a building permit for it. County and townships all have different permits for building. See that? Okay, now I did see they do have they can come in and tear it down or whatever. But here's how I'm beating that, Steve, because I'm not sinking my structure to a foundation. I'm not attaching it to a foundation. Okay? If I was attaching it to a foundation, then those laws apply. But again, it's also another thing of where I live. Like, there's nobody out here that's going to call the county and be like, oh, hey, this guy's doing something. They're just going to mind their own business. My neighbors don't give a damn. But as long as I don't attach it to a foundation and I build this thing like it's a movable structure, even though it's not going to be, I beat the taxes on it and I beat the building permits. Loopholes are fun. I love finding loopholes. Punk's not dead, he's homesteading. And that is going to be a shirt. It is ridiculous. Like, but now guys, like, let's be real. You might not agree with the law. You might disagree with it. I disagree with it. I'm not going to abide by it. I'm going to find the loophole and I'm going to do my own damn thing. But those laws are in place because stupid people like to do stupid things and it gets people hurt. And that's what it all comes down to. Now, when it comes to like county coming in and they're going to like, they'll make you tear it down. That's really comes down to because something is unsafe. Yeah, Steve, when I was with Union Bricklayers up around Cleveland area, anytime we did a job, we had to have a company come in and put chain link fence up. We couldn't work unless we were behind a fence. Anywhere in the Cleveland area, like It's suburbs in Cleveland. We could not work unless there was a fence up. Taxman owns everything. Yeah. I mean, you are right there. Sausage fingers. Just feeding your zoo? Oh, that's okay. Need a permit to plant a tree? So, talking about trees, Grandpa Terry, how's it going? We have only lost 3 out of the 31 apple trees that we planted. Yeah, they want to get a cut out of everything that you do, and they also want it for tax adjustment. Because if it saves the tax adjuster from having a trip out there, that's what they'll do. But Columbiana County is a fairly lax county, and I mean, just out where I live, like, we do have some fairly close neighbors, but our neighbors don't really care. Like, I do know that when you have a building permit in Ohio, that building permit is supposed to be displayed in a window of your house or out by the road. Okay? When, let's see, there was a house that was down around the corner. Their garage had caught fire, and they had a building permit displayed in the window when insurance was having the barn rebuilt and all that. They had the building permit posted up in the window. There's a guy that's right around the bend in my road. Like, I could probably throw a rock. Well, if I had like one of those water balloon slingshots, I could hit his house from here. He put a whole addition on the backside of his house, never displayed a building permit. Never had an issue with it. Carpenter self-reliance. I have seen places, even in Ohio, where you had to pay to do a building permit for, well, they called it a repair permit over in Youngstown. I had to file for repair permits when I was doing maintenance work if I had to do anything over, it was like a $75 cap over there though, which was everything that I did because I had an $80 call minimum. Okay, so tomorrow's Homestead live stream, 10 a.m. I'm going to plan on 6 hours. We might go longer. We might go shorter. I have to fix the duck pen. We do have to go do a walk around to the horse fence because I haven't checked it in the last 2 or 3 days, and we've had some pretty high winds lately. There's probably going to be a time or two in there when the baby screams. Oh, no, that's right. He's going with my mother-in-law tomorrow, so we're going to have a very productive stream. We're going to get a lot of homestead stuff tomorrow. Stuff done tomorrow. Apparently, I'm not done hitting this because I'm still stumbling on my words. See, okay, Tom, now you did bring up a point. We need them. You need them for roofs, windows, new lawn. When I do go to repair my roof, getting started homesteading, good night. Hey, have a good evening. Thank you for coming over and hanging out. Thanks for being part of the community. When I do go to replace my roof, if I am the one that does my roof, I will pay for, then I will go get a building permit for that one. Now, personally, I don't want to do my roof. I hate doing roofs. and our ridge beam is going to need to be replaced because it sags, and it's because our house is over 158 years old. So, I'm actually, that's like choking me out here. And I want to put a metal roof on. I don't want to put shingles back down. I want to put a metal roof back on, or a metal roof on. They last longer, and I like the sound of the rain hitting the metal roof. The good news is, through all the rain and the snow and the ice and everything, the roof repair has held up. We have not had any kind of water leaking down through, so that's been good. Damn, guys, Deegan turns 6 years old on Thursday. Zach's going to cough up a 2x4? I might. Metal roofs are way better. Jack up the rafters and sister new ones on there, Zach? Yeah. Oh, Jefferson, I know. I know how to do it. That's just that's out of the scope of something that I personally want to deal with. I would rather pay somebody. Man, this is where I'm back and forth, because I am the kind of guy that says fix your own shit if you have the skill to do it. But I also understand that there are certain jobs that, in order for me to guarantee my longevity of being able to care for my family, that I should bow out of doing, and roofing is one of those jobs. I've done roofing, and yeah, it is a lot of work to shim a roof back up the right, to fix that ridge beam. And I mean, man, mine smiles. My roof smiles. It is the happiest roof I have ever seen. Amish builders are no joke. I build like the Amish builders. And in 50 years, the kids can replace the tin roof? Exactly. Oh, my screwdriver. Oh, is Mark taking off? Hey, take it easy, Mark. Thanks for hanging out, man. It does depend on how the metal roof is installed, because if they don't go back through and seal over the screws that they secure the sheeting down with, if they don't go back over those screws and caulk them, you'll get leaks, and it'll happen in 5 years. Amish workers swarm like an anthive. I think if I can get 3 to 5 guys here, I think I can have my barn done in 2 or 3 days. And I'm pretty sure I already have 2 of them. So if I could add another 2 guys, I think I could have this portion of our barn done in like 2 or 3 days max. And there's a bison farm that's not that far away from here, so I thought about going there and seeing if I could get like a big ass bison roast and do a big bison roast for like everybody that came and helped put up the barn. I think that'd be awesome. So I did go to the store the other day because I needed some tobacco. I started running out of pipe tobacco. And the cheap tobacco that I went to didn't really have a whole lot. And the only thing that they had that even sounded remotely enticing was some Captain Black Cherry. It's actually not too bad. It's fairly smooth. I do still prefer that Borkum Riff bourbon whiskey though. That one was, for the 3 tobaccos that I've tried, I really liked that one and the one that Greg sent. That Home and Hearth Harvest Moon. Greg, I can't get any more of that. I have looked all over the internet and I can't find it. Everywhere is sold out of it. I think they only made so many and then they stopped making it. When am I building, Jefferson? We're waiting for our taxes. We're waiting for our taxes to get here, and then as soon as those get here, I'm going to go talk to my 2 suppliers so that they can either assemble my kit, pretty much, my order, or cut them. Now, I guess with the cutting thing, my issue with him cutting it, because when I talked to the one guy, one of them says, I have everything you're going to need. There is the other guy that says, I have half of what you need, the other half I have to cut still. And I said, okay, well, I need to know if you're going to be cutting those logs green, or I need to know how long they have sat, because I'm not about to go with getting green lumber, assemble this part of my barn, have a couple things warp or twist or do whatever wood is going to end up wanting to do, and then next year when I'm trying to put up the second part of the barn and then attach that center, something not line up right because green lumber was used. So I messaged him today. I asked him how long those logs have sat, like what the moisture content on the end grain is. And I'm just waiting on an answer for that. Might just be out of stock. It's I found out that they make, when they do like certain tobacco blends, they only do so many of them and then they don't make it again. And it's just the tobacco world. That's why a lot of guys, like, they'll buy a couple tins and they do what's called cellaring. And like they just store it away in mason jars. Backwoods Barbarian, how are you doing this evening, man? Thanks for coming in. 20 likes, guys. I appreciate that. 800 subscriber stream. Having a hard time getting my words out, huh? Yeah, Jefferson, lumber's temperamental. You got to be careful with it. But Oh, needed a drink there. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to go get my lumber and then in the next day or two start building. We're going to go get the lumber. I'm going to bring it here to my shop. I'm going to put it underneath of, I'm going to sticker it. And what that means is I'm going to stack it. I'll put a layer down. Well, I'll put some 2x4s down. And then I'll put a layer of lumber down perpendicular to that. So it'll lay across it and support it. And then you put stickers in. And in the lumber world, stickers are just little sticks, okay? And you put those little sticks I put them every 2 feet. Some guys go every 16 inches. Some guys go every 3 feet. I go every 2 feet. You put your stickers in, and you put your next layer of lumber down. And you do that all the way up. You stack them, interchanging layers. Lumber, stickers, all the way up. And then what I'll do is I'll wrap that in a tarp, and I'll put a little heating fan on one end of it, and I'll blow that heating fan into there for about a week. And I need to reduce the moisture content in my lumber as much as possible because I'm not using a whole lot of treated lumber. I need to treat my lumber before I can build my barn. So that's going to be taking the moisture content out of the wood and replacing that with, I'm trying to decide what order I need to, or figure out what order I need to do this in. But it's alternating layers, and I'm not sure which one you need to start with, of water sealant and boiled linseed oil. And I think you put the water sealant on and then the boiled linseed oil, and you have to do that in 3 or 4 coats, and then your lumber is considered treated. It's ground contact safe. It's not going to rot out. It's not going to rot out. Ultimately, what we're going to end up doing is taking these modular barn sections. We're going to lift them up a foot, at least a foot, and we're going to put rock foundation underneath of the entire barn, but we're doing that after the barn is, the modular sections are built. Like our wings of the barn, because our barn wings are going to be movable. Now, they're not going to move. It's going to be a stationary thing because, like I said, we're going to lift it up and then we're going to put a rock foundation underneath of it. What do I plan to box it with? Any kind of termite protection. The boiled linseed oil will repel termites. And then Thompson's water sealant repels insects also. Hey, Elmer, how are you doing this evening, man? I'm glad you could stop in. It's really good to see you. So that's the barn project that's coming up. Now, like I said, I'm still kind of waiting on an answer from the one supplier. I'm really thinking I'm probably going to go with it'd be the second guy that I talked to that's got he says he's got my whole order ready, but I'm waiting for an answer as to if that lumber was cut green, and if so, how long it's been stacked and stickered, or if it was cut and kiln dried. Metal or wood. Are you talking about what am I siding it with, Frontier? We're going to side it with T111 if that's what you're asking. Elmer, I did see you post that one song that you did for her on Facebook, man. I really liked that. That was beautiful. Okay, so we are now at 800 subscribers. We are going to be creeping up on 1,000 here before too much longer. And in talking to Sarah, oh, give me 1 second, guys. I need to pull this link up. "16-foot steel I-beams." There you go. Okay, Greg, I got that open so that I can take care of that when this is over. So we are going to be creeping up on 1,000 subscribers here soon. Jefferson, I already found my T111. It's the only thing that I'm buying from Home Depot. I think that and the roof steel, and we're going with galvanized for the roof for now. The T111, guys, oh my God. It is the single most expensive part of the barn. They are $32 a sheet. Okay? And then I'm gonna have to seal those too. Like, because T111 doesn't come treated for being outside. Okay, so for 1,000 subscribers, we have 2 projects that we're gonna do. I'm not gonna tell we're not gonna give any kind of teasers as to what we're doing. Just that, hey, like I've got it figured out. Okay. I've got 1,000 subscriber project planned for the outdoors viewers, because I know that I've got like an outdoor crowd, and then we've got like a homestead crowd. So we're doing 2 different projects for each crowd, or well, one project for one crowd and one project for another. And then we're going to do 2 giveaways. The homestead giveaway, I guess I'll let you in on this little one. The homestead giveaway, we're going to give away 2 dozen eggs to hatch or eat, whatever. We're going to give away 2 dozen eggs, and we're going to give away one of each of the apple trees that we've started. And then we're gonna come up with a couple other things to throw in there too. And then I really am thinking that for 1K, I don't want to tell you guys. You're going to have to just wait for the outdoor side, because the 1K for the outdoor group is going to be like pretty massive, I think. But we have 2 really big projects planned. What I have planned for when we hit 1K is going to blow your guys' mind. I think I'm going to go do something I've not tried to do yet. And I have to do it completely alone. Like, I can't even take one of the dogs as backup. I have to go completely on my own. I'm probably going to have her drop me off somewhere, because I don't even want to be able to have like somebody say, oh, well, he could have just went back to the car and left. No, we're going to take all possibilities of that kind of thing completely away. That's all we're saying, man. I'm not saying anything else. I do have a trip down to doing a polar dip. I might. Okay, I get to go. I'm spending 6 days at the off-grid camp in Maine. I get to spend 6 days up there between March 18th and March 24th. So at the end of the month, I'm going to be gone for a little while. And it's funny because I talked to Mom and Mark the other day about that, and they're like, oh, well, you're going to need to bring this, this, and this, and this, and this. And I'm like, guys, do you realize who you're talking to? Like, I'm the Boy Scout of the family. I'm more prepared than any of y'all. So yeah, Mom's like, don't forget to, you're going to need this, and you're going to need, don't, make sure you take your sleeping bag, and bring a sleep pad, or bring one of your air mattresses. Like, Mom, don't worry, it's okay. I'll be able to sleep outside. You and Mark are going to be stuck in the cabin. Come on now. And then, this coming weekend, I'm supposed to meet up with Jay and the Sticks down at Timber Ridge for a hike-in overnighter, which will be pretty cool because it's going to let me it'll give me a good first test perspective on carrying my hiking pack, because I do have some hikes planned this summer. Not any real long distance kind of things, but like some 15-milers. Excuse me. I'd like to get into a 20-miler by the end of summer. And then I'm looking at doing something like 300 to 400 miles of river travel this summer between the kayak and canoe. Just ordered 2 of the tins of that. You're going to sell her one? It is Mom being Mom. She's all paranoid. I mean, I guess I kind of get it because my brother's an idiot. But I'm the one that knows what he's doing. And when we go up to the camp this time, thanks, man. I'm really proud of the community that we've put together here. We have got a fairly large, very supportive community, and it's just, yeah, I mean, hey, take care, Carpenter Self-Reliance. I really appreciate you hanging out. Thanks for being part of the community, and hey, we'll definitely see you next time. Hi, Rebecca. How are you doing this evening, darling? Good to see you. Oh, did After 5 come in? Oh, that was After 5 that said congrats. I thought that was Howling Hoosiers. Hi, Cody. How are you doing, man? Oh, good to see you. How are you guys doing out there? At, what's that, Lake of the Woods? It's mixed up in here a little bit, huh? Brr. It's starting to get a little bit cold. I let my fire go down there, huh? Oh, so yeah, guys, we do got a lot of stuff that's going to be happening this summer. We got a lot of stuff that's going to be happening on the homestead. We got a lot that's going to be out in the woods. And we're going to start trying to bring as much of it live as we possibly can. The live streams are a lot more fun. It's more interactive. You know, you get to bring people along for the in the moment things of what's going on. So the sense of adventure that's there with that is just on a whole other level. At least for me, when I get into Steve's live stream that he does. So I think we're going to kind of step the live game up a little bit, start taking you guys on more campouts, more day trips and things like that I can. And we seem to have a very understanding community that, like, I can go silent and you guys can keep the chat rolling and you're welcoming to people coming in. You guys are really good about getting the networking thing going on, so that helps out a lot too, and it takes the pressure off of me to be on top of the chat. So I think that I'll be able to go live while I'm out and give you guys those like natural, I can be quiet and we can listen to what's happening, you know? We can listen to the woods or the lakes or the rivers that I'm on, and we don't have to listen to me talking the whole time. Hey, take care, Greg. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, that's another thing too, Jeff. You get the direct interaction. Oh man. How long have we been at this now? Hour and 12 minutes. It's been a good stream. So we are going to be doing some, I'm going to start trying to get more into trout fishing a little bit, because I guess that there's more trout in Ohio than I really thought that there was. Which kind of makes me a little curious, because I remember catching rainbow trout as a kid, and those things tasted pretty good. There we go. That stove is roaring now, and all I did was put one piece in it. Ooh, ribeye steaks, sausage, some squirrel. We do need to butcher the chickens here soon. I was told that I have to butcher the chickens like now, but I don't think we're going to get into that tomorrow. Maybe we might. We'll have to wait and see, because butchering the chickens is going to be a lot different than butchering the ducks. The chickens will get plucked. Dude, live bear hunts are the shit. I've only ever seen one live bear hunt, and the guy, like, he missed getting the kill shot on the stream. Like, he had his phone turned at the shooter for the kill shot on the live stream, and I so wish that Rocco would have just had it pointed at the bear. Like, dude, you should have caught that kill shot on the live stream. And it was epic shit. I've caught tons of crappie on hot dogs, Elmer. My issue with streaming lately has been that I'm maxing my phone's capabilities out. I think that I could have a little bit better quality streams, but I don't think this phone is capable of it. And it's probably my fault from the time that I tried to get underwater footage of bass sitting on its bed. This phone is submersible to 30 feet. No, the hell it's not. It drowned under 6 inches of water for 2 minutes. It might have been 2 minutes. I got the footage. I did get the video. But then the phone, like, it gave me all kinds of hell. Live stream when you start the bonfire. How much better quality do we need? Well, give me some feedback on that. Because there's times when I get back and I get to watch the replays, like the stream health looks like it held up great and everything, but I want to get, I guess it's me wanting to push it a little bit more. How much better, like, can I get the stream quality to be better? Hey, take care, Howling Who's here. Appreciate the support, man. I'm looking forward to your AT hike. So I'm definitely watching you. What is it? Hot dogs and strawberry jello? Hot dogs and strawberry jello powder. Let those two like kind of sit in a bag together, and that makes really good catfish bait. .6 foot tall, 16 foot long, and 18 foot wide. Oh my gosh. Do you guys remember the stack of pine trees that was in the cow fence beside the yard? I think I only probably showed that in a couple streams. Because it was kind of a big embarrassing mess. The cousins finally got most of it cleaned up, and there's only 2 pine tree trunks left there. But they burned it like 3 days ago, and it's still burning. And it got rained on for like a day and a half there. Yeah, Elmer, that was one of the better catfish baits I tried until I started making my own that liver paste and fiber bait. I really haven't found anything that beats that liver paste and fiber bait when it's hitting. But then again, there was a day that I went out catfishing with Steve, the Huntsman, and I didn't get a single hit. I didn't catch a damn fish that day. We didn't catch anything at all. Chicken breast chunks. Anything chicken is good catfish bait. Right, Troy? Miss Becca just made our fires completely inadequate. We need to come up with some kind of fire dysfunction pill now. Some woman just made all of our fires little. Like, that's bigger than the brush fire that I had. I'll bet my fire was probably only 8 foot in diameter. That's almost 3 times what I did. 4 times what I did. Oh. So I did want to tap our walnut trees this year, and I think I missed the opportunity. Use frozen shrimp or chicken livers. Frozen shrimp is another really good catfish bait too. Okay, but I think in my area I missed the opportunity to tap my maple trees. Tomorrow is my last ditch. Tomorrow evening is my last ditch effort to sit down and research that to see if I still have time to do it. Now the maple trees, we could still tap the maple trees because they just started tapping them on 2 of the farms that we passed taking Deegan to school. They just started tapping them like yesterday and today. So that's something we might get into tomorrow. I'm not sure. The maple tree is something I still have to research a little bit to see if we're still in the window to tap it. Oh, well, guys, I am going to go ahead and shut this down. We've been at it for an hour and 20 minutes. I think it's been a great Hangout stream, celebrating 800 subscribers. On a surreal note, guys, me and Sarah both, me more because this has been my channel. It's been my journey. There's more of my life displayed here than, our lives. You guys get more of my personal touch on things. But me and Sarah both do greatly appreciate all of the support that we get from everybody. It's really been an eye-opening experience for me to have some of you reach out the way that you have. And the encouragement that y'all give me, it's on a whole other level than anything I've experienced so far. Like, I didn't have a negative family. I had a very supportive family going through my spinal surgery, so I didn't have anybody like giving me a hard time about it. I had the utmost support from everybody. So I had a really good support system, and I had people behind me. I had people in my corner. But the type of support that I've found in our community here is on its own level. It's a whole other type of support. And backwoods family effort. That's kind of a thing too. It's not really support just on my channel. We're supporting. There's a whole team of channels behind this. So we really appreciate the support from everybody on every angle, all the way around. I really thank you does not ever feel like it's enough. It really doesn't. I can say thank you as many times as I want, and it doesn't feel like it's the right word for how I feel. So it's an amazing thing that you guys have all come and have been a part of what we do and what we're doing here. And the shares, the likes, the comments, the interaction. You guys are just as amazing as we are. I'm very grateful for each and every one of you guys, and I really hope that we all continue to grow together. It's a community, it's a home, and it's a big family that we've got here now. And it's really been an awesome journey bringing everybody together here. So before I keep repeating myself and just smacking that horse right in the face, thank you guys again, over and over again. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for the live stream, 10 a.m.